Call me the Chaz Man. We'll stick to that. We'll keep it simple out here. Welcome to the show. Either you like this kind of stuff, and trust me, I'm looking to give the best content there is with the current roster that we have, which comes to legends and everything else. This, folks, you can call it whatever you want. This is a tag team round robin right now. Even with these headphones on, I can hear the wind blowing through, so keep that in mind. It's nice and dark. We're starting off with a banger here. Certainly one of the best. Certainly one of the best tag teams right now in the past 25 years. Against a tag team that has a lot of potential to be a better tag team.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
What's up, Pudge?
Way to the ring at a combined weight of 420 pounds. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
All right, the Machine Guns just got back to 2-2. I'll keep saying it from the get. Biggest upset of the tournament. Machine Guns beating Kane and Undertaker in the first round. Couldn't believe it. But how could you not with such great tag work?
And their opponents at a combined weight of 560 pounds. The team of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
This team's got a potential to be tag champions, possibly by WrestleMania. That would be my guess. If they're going for a... Would have been nice to see the Usos in another New Day matchup, but they just did it. You can't get any better than that. You got to move forward in WWE, and those two are it. Now, the Vision here are 2-3. This is going to be a great, high-paced matchup here. Sorry, Dano, I'm back and forth on your chat, brother. The Vision for the win. I was gonna say, so you are the Vision? You picked the Vision? You sure did, brother. Okay, so you're 2-3. This ties you up. Just to keep you updated on the progress here. I mean, 1, 2, and 2. Machine Guns are 2-2 because they had a bye in the third round. The Division have not had that yet. Big elbow drop by Bronson Reed. Starting strong here with Bronson Reed. I would suggest very dominant this entire tournament. Great Samoa drop. The tag's in Alex Shelley, though. Very straight. Small package for the big man. Who gets out of that? Elbow drops both men. And there's Alex Shelley, the... What could you say about him there, Pudge? They're just technical sorcery, not even wizardry. Bloody sorcery. So I'll do this for your team there, Pudge, since you're watching. The Vision started off hot. Oh, look at the boys working on the outside. Brainbuster and a Death Valley driver. So the division started hot. They beat the New Age Outlaws, which are tag team champions. And then they defeated the team of, look at that, just compacted Alex Shelley. And the Vision really putting in the work here. They haven't really been able to get out the huge shoulder block now that he's tagged in. Huge super kick by the one that used to be called the future Chris Sabin 20 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Hail Sabin, the whole deal. Spear! Here's a spear by Braun Breaker. Is this going to be it? And there's Alex Shelley to break it up. Now let's see. The Vision won the first two. And then, I was looking at my sheet here. The Vision lost to the Usos. And the last 2 weeks were the Vision losing to DX. And then the Hart Foundation. Certainly dominant in this match so far. Now Machine Guns, they've been back and forth. With a 2 count there. Again, the beating Kane and Undertaker. And then the Machine Guns lost to APA. Spinning Savant kick there. What are we going to get here? Oh, man. Another super kick. Clean on the mush. Yeah, I'm trying to understand the rope break deal. There's been a few questionable results. Here come the Machine Guns, though. Beautiful tag work, and they're not even done yet. Beautiful. Oh, 2.5. And Braun Breaker. A constant contender. Challenged for the world title and took on Braun Breaker, which was an unbelievable matchup. May have been the loser on that one. Nice enziguri by Alex Shelley. And a kick to the back there. Certainly a change from the beginning of this match. Now into a Fujiwara armbar. And a nice knee there by Bronson Reed. Nice German suplex and folded him like an accordion there. Yeah, I keep thinking about the whole rope break thing. There's been quite a few results. Nice Steiner line there by Braun Breaker. I'm glad they have that in his repertoire in the game, because he's got his own clothes on. Just tosses Alex Shelley like a child. Way up in the air. What's he got planned here, though? Waiting for Shelley to get up. Oh, he crowned him! A Jimmy King special there. That was technically a rope break. See that punch? That was, his foot was under the rope. That would be considered a rope break, would it not? Tagged into Shelley. Sabin really landing that super kick. Wow, what strength by Chris Sabin, just throwing him over. I was about to say, I've never heard of a Gilchrist in my life. The glitch makes sense. I'm scared of glitches, Dano. I'm scared. I would rather keep the original roster that we have to prevent from those glitches. I'm sure in your experience you've had little to no glitches at all. I just want to keep it simple on this channel. Nice acai moonsault there by Alex Shelley, and a 1 count by the big man. We've got a lot planned. Look at this. Oh, again. Right in front of Chris Sabin. This is the elbow. Off the ropes. Drop down. Huge. Clothesline and elbow combination. That was unbelievable. You keep calling him this tribal thief thing. He's much more than that. This is the man that beat Okada in his prime. Springboard dropkick there by Chris Sabin. Oh, look at this. Scroll of Bones already. Maybe not already. It's been quite a few minutes here. Now with the cover. 2.5. And Bronson Reed just kicks out just before the hand hit the 3. Nice knee to the stomach there. Nice face buster to the middle turnbuckle there. Yeah, a lot of pressure on the Vision right now. Okay, that was one of them. Yeah, I love that clothesline every time I look at it. Such a nice form. Tags in. The Braun Breaker, here he comes. Stomach breaker to Chris Sabin. Did not take that well. Alex Shelley comes in and stops the count. But now the big dog's coming in. Spear, he lands it. Oh, 2.5. That was his best shot. Beautiful kick. What formed the whole deal. Jumping knee off the second turnbuckle. Now here we go again. Here comes the Skull and Bones. Lands. Here comes Bronson Reed. Oh, so close. So close. Both teams near falls for each. But what's Alex Shelley going to do here? We've seen the future shock in the last match. Are we going to see something with Alex Shelley? As a singles competitor, you can't really... Referee's got to move. What's going on here? Like, I don't know if they designed it the way, but they designed her the worst. There's a spear. But here comes Chris Chris Sabin to break it up. My goodness. And the straps are off. Look out. Goodness, a little miscommunication here. Beautiful head scissors there by Alex Shelley. Two and a half is still getting close. Big headbutt by Braun Breaker. That's his name. Look at this. Here comes the sliced bread number 2 with the cover now. Is this it? Yes, it is. And the Machine Guns move up to 3-2.
Here are your
Oh, sorry.
Alex Shelley and
3-2, yeah.
Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
What a great match. Unfortunate for the Vision, they go down to 2-4. And that was a hard-fought victory by the Machine Guns. Moving up the ladder here. At least they're over 500 now. They would say in like a baseball standpoint. We got Solo and Jacob Fatu. Taking on the returning you know what? This one fits so much better. All right, match 2. We're going to do a tornado tag. Sorry, Daniel. Your boy's got a slump going on. Lost the last 4. They won the first 2. And then they lost the last 4. But look at the other records right now. The Steiner brothers are 1-4. Even Priest and jeez, were those stereo super kicks there? Well, they both went down at the same time. Look at that. Big kick there. In this match, like I said, the Judgment Day here, the former Judgment Day, Finn and Priest. Here come the weapons. So Balor and Priest, they're 1-3. They're just coming back from a bye round. Solo and Jacob Fatu have been very flip-flop, very back and forth. Just beating the Motor City Machine Guns last show. What a big man to be doing that. Big clothesline there by Damian Priest. And a big axe handle by Jacob Fatu. Look at that, and Finn Balor putting a stop to that. Now it's going to get more violent. The straps are off. Elevated flatliner there for the 2 as Solo jumps in. All right, look out. And misses. Solo sneaks out the back door there. What do we got here? Powerbomb position by Solo and spikes the big man with a powerbomb. Here comes the spike. Is this it? Big spear by Jacob Fatu. Look at this. Oh, misses the moonsault. Look at that. Throw that giant up in the air and flatten him out with a Samoan drop. This is a fight. Powerbomb on the outside to Priest. Finn Balor's out here. Cactus pile driver. There's only one cactus pile driver. 2 hands on the tights and up and down we go. Look at Jacob Fatu, the equalizer here. Big shot to the face and breaks the cane. No countouts in a tornado matchup. Beautifully placed in the ring, the cover, and that's it.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline.
What a huge win for Fatu and Solo. They go to 3-3. Unfortunately, the Judgment Day, a team that I certainly didn't expect to go 1-4, but somebody has to go 1-4. Unfortunately, it's my wife's team. And my wife's not going to be too happy about it. I'm really disappointed about that. She makes great picks. Actually, she did it to troll my daughter, but I'm fairly certain that was a reasoning. That was a huge win Solo and Fatu, who've been the definition of back and forth. Just marking down who wins here. By the way, while this is all happening, you're asking who had the bye for this week, which was Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, the Mega Powers. See, look, it says rope break right there, but the ref's got to see it. Unfortunately, these darn refs can't see it. Disputable, no doubt. For all you WCW fans out there, this is a good one. You're asking, when did Sid and Vader ever tag together? They tagged for a little while in 1993. They were called the Masters of the Powerbomb. They took on Sting and the Bulldog. They teamed together for a little while. They also teamed in War Games to take on Sting's group of characters. The Steiners, they were in WWE when they teamed up. So certainly a missed opportunity. Now here come the Steiners. The Steiners.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
Now the Steiner Brothers, Rick and Scott, quite the go so far. Currently at 1 win and 4 losses.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 767 pounds, the team of Vader and Sid Justice.
Now Sid and Justice, wow, Sid and Vader, the Masters of the Powerbomb. They are currently at 2-2 as they had a bye 2 shows ago. This is the kind of big fight feel here. Already a big couple clubbing blows here. Oh man, that was a hard landing there. Dang, Dano, you off the chat already? Nice to have somebody in the chat, so I thank you. Look at that. Imagine getting a roll up from Big Man Vader. Look at this. Oh, what is this? That was pretty wild. It was Rick Steiner and a Behemoth, two guys that certainly walk around like they're giant, doing a bunch of roll-ups. Big clothesline by Vader. Tagging into Big Sid Justice. Sure, you could have said, hey, he was Sid Vicious at the time he was teaming with Vader. But are we really that specific? Yes, that's what wrestling fans are. And that's okay, and I forgive you. Now, what the Steiner's going to do here? Throw Sid big butt up there. Big back body drop there. Look at this, just torturing the big man. Now what do we got here? Oh, look at this. Great tag work by the Steiners. Just showing the unrivaled strength of both Steiner brothers. Literally cutting the ring in half. Nice double stomach breaker there. And Sid taking a lot of damage here. Monstrous clothesline. Going up to the second. I don't like it. But that was a big leg drop from Sid. I don't like Sid being on the second rope. Anybody knows anything about history of this man that rules the world? Jeez, what a right hand. The poor man's leg snapped in two. Like a twig. And there's a power bomb with the pin. Oh, and that's it. Wow.
Here are your winners, the team of Vader and Sid Justice.
I didn't think Rick took that much. Didn't think he took that much abuse. But a big win for Lopez. Sid and Vader moving up 3-2. They had their bye round. They're going the rest of the way. And what do we have next? That was way shorter than I was expecting. All right, we're going to go. I mean, that was a lot of damage for Rick Steiner to take. But Sid got it done. Ran out of rope breaks. That was it. I know I did it already. I gotta be sure. So much better streaming than it would just be quiet and me just enjoying the show. Now I can share this to anybody that wants to. So D-Generation X. Who picked DX? Mr. Weston picked DX, taking on Turtles team of Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. DX at 3-1. They just had their first loss at the hands of the New Age Outlaws. The Battle of DX. They'll be coming up next. But Imperium 2-3. Again, all over the place. Okay. Darn, I don't have a...
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
As DX is coming down.
Ring, at a combined weight of 482 pounds. Triple H and Shawn Michaels. D-Generation X.
So both men are... Their roles are reversed. Because in a second you're going to see, yeah, here you go. When do you see Triple H jog? When do you see Triple H doing that? The boy ain't got no quads like that. Now this team at DX had a bye in the first round, but here comes Ludwig Kaiser with his words of affirmation. Excuse me.
What you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who will stop at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther.
And now here comes this very team of the WWE champion Gunther and his second Ludwig Kaiser, shaping up to be quite, who could be a first in the coming years. For anybody that's first time watching, Gunther defeated Roman Reigns in Roman's first defense as champion. So they will rematch when this finishes. We will have a final card. We will have a card with the semifinals, and we will have a card with the final. The winner of this real tag league or Crockett Cup or whatever you want to call it, will go on to WrestleMania and challenge for whoever the tag champions are. Right now it's the New Age Outlaws. But the Outlaws are 1-3. They just broke their slump. Huge short arm clothesline by defeating the undefeated DX. Both teams that were undefeated going in last week. So DX lost to the New Age Outlaws in a tornado match, no less. Big stomach breaker there by Kaiser, really leaving an impression on these two. And Triple H with the rebound clothesline. Also, the 4-0 APA, they lost to the 1-win, 3-loss Mega Powers, who have a bye this week. As Triple H lands a beautiful knee lift. Nice suplex there by Kaiser. Happy Friday to everybody. What do we got here? Is this going to be a figure 4 in the middle? Well executed by Ludwig Kaiser, really putting in the damage with the ring IQ and the toughness of Shawn Michaels reversing. What is Gunther going to have here? Is he just going to stretch this poor old man Shawn Michaels? And he does. With his chops. However he stretches. I don't think he can jump to the outside from the second. Big drop kick there by Shawn Michaels. He needed to get out of that, get more space. Oh man, flip the knee of Shawn Michaels. Nice back elbow. And a big knife edge chop by the ring general Gunther. Gunther. Big shoulder tackle with a kip up there. Smart decision on Shawn's part to tag in. As Triple H lands a beautifully placed elbow. And with a chokehold. Whatever that was a big reversal by Gunther. Oh, what a slap. Now we've got a roll up by Gunther. But Triple H counters. Oh, he almost. Oh, that was a 1. I thought that was a 2. I thought it was almost a 3. A lot of reversals here. Look like they're going for their big stuff right now. Nice clothesline by Triple H. Getting into the halfway point of our show. Anybody that's watching this I thank you. This is a lot for anybody to take. A lot of tag matches. Great, nice break up there by Ludwig Kaiser. Is Triple H going to tag? Yes, he does. Look at this now. Trying to roll up Shawn Michaels. Now Shawn Michaels gets the reversal. Big right hand. Now Gunther up with the power bomb. Oh! Triple H coming in and pedigreeing Gunther. Getting the pinfall. Is Kaiser able to go and get it? No. But Gunther kicks out. Thank goodness for that team. But I don't know if that's gotta be it. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're the WWE champion. Taking a pedigree and then a super kick? Like a sweet chin music? The man that made...
And Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X!
DX shaping up here. Going into 4-1. But again, we're not even into the halfway point. We are at show 6. But there's like 15 shows. This is a marathon, folks. Yeah, we're going to do... This is a match I want to get to. Two former... Their timelines just missed each other. The Hart Foundation taking on the tag team champions, the New Age Outlaws, just breaking their unwin, their slump. Losing 3 straight. These two teams just missed each other in the timelines. But you know for a fact this would have been great. Been a great match.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Certainly from a WWE standpoint, you could say this is one of the best tag teams from the late 80s, early 90s. Multiple time tag champions.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
And here comes the current tag champs. Being 3-minute warning They haven't even had a tag defense yet. But they've been picked. New Age Outlaws were picked by Beverly in the second round.
Hits me, hits me. Hits that D-O-double-G.
And then Ian picked the Hart Foundation in the last round of the draft. Some unbelievable teams being picked here.
Cut the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you the Road Dogg, Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaw. And of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
And that is that. This is going to be good. We got the 3 and 1 Hart Foundation taking on the 1 and 3 New Age Outlaws. The Hart Foundation versus DX. Revisit. Now we're getting up to the top of the card here. Certainly you could suggest you got the tops here. The top of the class here. You got the Hart Foundation at 3 and 1. The DX just won, so they're 4 and 1 right now. The next 2 matchups, you got the Outsiders at 4 and 1 taking on the Usos, who right now are not at the top, but they certainly could be at 3 and 3 if they win here. And then you got APA with 4 and 1, tying with the Outsiders, taking on the Undertaker and Kane, who are at 3 wins and 2 losses. Nice snake eyes there on the corner in front of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Nice bulldog there by Bret Hart. The excellence of execution. So many nicknames. So many great ones and fitting ones for Bret Hart. And then there's badass Billy Gunn, who calls himself Mr. Ass. You got the Road Dogg that stemmed from nice right hand there by Jim the Anvil. The Road Dogg is a nickname when he used to be called the Roadie, as he was Jeff Jarrett's roadie. As we got a 1 count here. And here comes the Road Dogg in. Big forearm by the Road Dogg, Jesse James. Beautiful knee drop there by the Road Dogg. Could this be it? Well, you know Bret Hart took it seriously. Now, what do we got here? We're going to have a spike pile driver. Oh, man. Jim Neidhart's poor neck. And they win. The Outlaws with a huge win.
Here are your winners,
Huge win for the Outlaws. Way quicker of a match than expected. But in the end, the tag champions with a very much needed win here. Certainly helps DX, as they were tied with the Hart Foundation going into this week. Now it's a three-way tie to the top. Outsiders and APA both have 4 wins, 1 loss. Two to go here. There's the Outsiders, picked in the first round by Mr. Aaron. Taking on the brother team of the Usos. Currently at 2-3. What a huge win this would be against one of the top teams right now. And also getting back on track. Being at an even Steven 500, they would say in baseball terms. Certainly that's where I heard it from.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 608 pounds, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO.
Come on, you and I know. They're called the Outsiders. But they are the NWO. They are the NWO. They're the first 2 men who came in and shook up the company of WCW. Shook it to its core.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
So now here come the Usos. So Brody picked them in the 6th round of the draft. You asked me, you picked the best tag team. Oh, I've got a lot of results to write down in my book. There's going to have to be a volume 2 of my results sheet.
That's a tag.
Who knows if I'm getting 2K26. I'm trying to hold out. I'm going to stay on the PlayStation 4 until the number 6 comes out. I mean, here's hoping, right? I'm missing a lot of matches.
There's the tag.
But the Usos have to get right to it. They have to win this match. Perhaps there is a lot of, so to speak, games left in the season. But that shouldn't mean every match should be important. What we got here? Jimmy up to the top rope now. Look at that. Kevin Nash just pushing Jimmy Uso off the top rope. And Scott Hall capitalizes on it. Beautiful side slam there. Usually his partner would do something with that a lot more effectively. 2 backbreakers for the 6'7" smaller member of the team. 6'7". Could this be it? A 1 count there. Jimmy Uso going for that tag, the much needed tag to Jey Uso. Don't ask. I don't know why. They leave the ring and then they come back in. That's all I know. The issue is the height and weight difference. Could be key here. It's like everybody in this game has a problem punching Kane at first. Once you wear him down, his dynamic is completely different. Now as Jimmy Uso gets up and Nash is back in the ring. Man. Now Kevin Nash just rolling Jimmy Uso into the mat. Is he going to go for the jackknife powerbomb here? He's got it set up. And down, flat in the middle of the ring. Here comes Jey Uso to break up the count.
Tag is made.
Big back body drop there by Scott Hall. There it is. Here's one of the key moves that actually won them a match. These guys were known for taking out people's knees just like that. And literally just like that. I was going to say, it took a little too long there. Even Scott Hall has to resort to a basement drop kick in the face for a 1 count here. I think Scott Hall might have got busted open with that elbow. Nice DDT there. And Jay getting some offense here, but tagging back to Jimmy. Oh, another knee. And Scott Hall's knee is writhing in pain right now. That's a serious shot to Scott Hall's legs. Now what's Jimmy Uso going to do here on the top rope? Are we going to get a Barry Windham superplex? Yes, lands. Nice elbow there to almost add insult to the injury. Oh, man. Into a roll-up now. Could this be it? 2.5. That was awful close. Now tags into the bigger man, Kevin Nash. Big splash in the corner. Two and a half. Jimmy still has some fight. Tags into Jay. And the big man hunches over a little bit. Big hip toss there by Kevin Nash. Powerbomb. Oh, into something different. Almost like a variation of the gory bomb, but in actual powerbomb position. Oh, what a rebound by Jey Uso. They're taking advantage. Now what's Scott Hall gonna do here? Oh man. Following slam off the second rope. That could very well be it. 2.5. And Jay kicks out. Big super kick with the cover. Here comes Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash stops himself. What faith in your partner. What a faith in a friend, really. Reversal in the corner. And Scott Hall tags back to the 7-foot Kevin Nash. Still can't grapple with him. They have to figure out how to get to Kevin Nash. Great reversal. Well, that stopped on a dime. And that's it. The Outsiders.
Here are your winners, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO.
Unbelievable. Who was going to beat these guys? Scott Hall took some serious damage, but in the end, Kevin Nash is a serious threat. We're going to get right to the match. I know it's the main event. Now, this is our main event of the evening. When you see these two records, the APA at 4-1, if they win this match, they tie in the first with the Outsiders. Now, Taker and Kane are 3-2. They just lost to the Outsiders last show. After that big loss against the Motor City Machine Guns in the first show of this tournament, they were on a tear until they got to the Outsiders. I swear I put no entrances on here, but we get entrances nonetheless. Here they come. This is going to be a good one.
A
tornado match would have been fantastic.
Match scheduled for one fall, making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Farouk and JBL, the APA.
Crazy, we're getting a warning for wind. Here in the city of Windsor, Ontario, it's not too bad right now, but these clouds are moving in at a fast rate. Everybody out here in Windsor, stay safe. I'm heading to work in a couple hours. I'm hoping it's not too bad. But in the meantime, we're getting one hell of a storm here. Here comes one half of the Brothers of Destruction.
And their opponents, first from the pits of hell, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane! And from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
I knew I could get a few things done while that Undertaker entrance has happened. Heaven forbid. Look at that. Great reversal and a great dragon screw from the smallest member of this whole match. Now, even for a strong man like Farouk, tough as nails, still has a hard time. He can lift, he can hip toss him though. I was going to say, not the best idea, but this is Farouk we're talking about. We're not talking about some fool here. Look at that. We're talking about the strength of Farouk. Ooh, look at that. Short arm clothesline by Kane. Taker on the top rope here. Let's see what he does here. Flying clothesline lands perfectly. Shades of the Barbarian. JBL comes in but wisely walks out of the situation. No reason to break up the count. Look at this now. Whips Kane into the corner, into the shoulder. Wow, shoulder first into the steel. And these two would be the team to break down a man like Kane, where everyone else has struggled at the beginning. Look at that. You don't see that too often. A reverse suplex there by Kane. And for the second time, Undertaker lays off. But here comes a cheap shot from JBL. Not even legal in the match. I don't think he's even gotten in the match yet. And has been taken out with a move like that. Big forearm there by JBL. Kane launched onto the ropes. What a terrible landing. And a big knee off the top rope. Went for a gorilla press, but missed out on it. I think he was going for a last ride powerbomb, the Undertaker, and Farouk got out of it. Look at this now. Undertaker, tombstone pile driver. This would be the time where JBL should jump in, which he does. I don't know what's going on with the referees on the outside. Oh no, didn't work out. JBL's lying there. big power slam. That's what won him the WCW title over Vader that night in 1992. And there goes The Undertaker getting launched out to the outside, but misses the... There's that returning cheap shot. Look at that. The Undertaker, of all people, being launched onto the steel post. Pure and simple, Undertaker's getting manhandled here by someone who could very well manhandle anybody. Farouk is often... Oh, look at that. He just turned his head for a quick second to Kane. Eats a boot. Now he gets a last ride powerbomb. Is this the match? And it is. All that's what it took.
Here are your winners, the team of Kane and The Undertaker.
All it took. Kane went to go come in, distracted Farouk. All Farouk did was turn his head. He looked back. Kane went back in. Undertaker kicks Farouk in the stomach, hits him with the last ride powerbomb. JBL didn't have any more time to get in, and the winners are the Brothers of Destruction. So the Outsiders are in the lead at this point. 4 wins, 1 loss. Sorry, that would be 5 wins and 1 loss. They are dominantly in the lead right now. Just so blown away with it. Next show, Undertaker and Kane, who just won, will have their bye week. Which is funny because the Outsiders and the APA are going at it. The 2 top teams right now, and they will be squaring off 1-on-1, along with so many other matches. With that being said, this is the end of the show. Thank you to whoever is watching, and we'll see you on the next show.